Hello everyone, welcome in. My name is Laura, and these are a few of the creations that I am in progress of finishing for this coming Saturday's Claim It sale. Thank you to everyone who participated in Wednesday night's craft and chat, where I crafted a few things and then gave one of them away at the end of the night. And thank you to everyone who came in later and watched, what do they call that? The rewatchers? I can't remember what they call them, but thank you to all the people who came in afterwards too. I really appreciate it. I had fun. Next week's, I've decided it will start at the same time, but I'm going to wrap it up in about 30-35 minutes before the light starts to fade. Okay, so an update too. This was one of the things that I made last night with this cross that had the JB weld. Let's see if we can get this to focus. And a rivet. So the JB weld has completely set, and this cross is completely motionless. It is going to stay where I want it to stay. So some variation of this will be there for Saturday's video. I don't know that it's going to be this exact thing, but some variation of that will be popping up. Okay, so all the necklaces sold. I do have one malachite necklace still on hand, and I'll probably bring that Saturday too. Okay, so here we have some vintage forks. Okay, I have two in the Hildesheimer Rose and two in the Bachelor Button, which is part of the Harlequin series by Reed and Barton, different flowers. Love the patina on these. You can see how I've turned this one into a pendant. I've marked this one, then changed my mind, as always. And I used a different kind of connection. It's a permanent connection, which I'm going to show you. But I also just like a little educational moment. A pastry fork has 3 tines, and the tine on the left side is going to be wider, sturdier, and it has that beveled edge right there. The reason the tine on the left side is wider is because, well, a right-handed person would cut their pastry like this, and this is going to serve as a very sturdy blade for slicing through that pastry. Now, there are left-handed pastry forks out there in the world. They are very rare, and a left-handed one, I'm left-handed, so I noticed right away that this would not work for me. The blade on this side would be wider. Okay, so that is what a pastry fork looks like. This is considered a cocktail fork. A lemon fork would have even longer tines, a more exaggerated flaring out, so that when you pick up the lemon, or I guess it could be a lime, a citrus fork, this flaring out serves as a way to keep the lemon slice on the fork. It doesn't slip off. But that's not what this is. This is actually a cocktail fork, multi-use. You would use it for olives, shrimp cocktail, and pickles. Those kinds of things is what you would use this for. So just the fork tines can tell you a little bit about what those are used for. These are more of a petite piece, about the size of what a coffee spoon would be, not the demitasse, but your 5 o'clock coffee spoon is about the size for this. Okay, the gemstones I'm working with this week, I'm going to make 4 beaded, handmade beaded necklaces. These will be the 4 pendants this week. I'm going to do 2 with freshwater pearl, and I'm going to do a Larimar, and a aquamarine. That's the plan. I'm going to show you this new connection where I just wire wrap on another freshwater pearl to the pendant. And if you've been with me for a while, you know how this is going to end. This will come up, probably going to be the same length, 24, 23 inch or so with the magnetic clasp. So we will get those done, and then I will move on to some more sun catchers. I have an idea with a heart. Okay, anyway, the end of this video, I'll show you the 4 finished necklaces. Okay, see you in a second. And I'm back. Okay, so update, finished items. I will do my best here to zoom in. Nope. There we go. Here is the bachelor button with the Larimar. It turned out to be 22 inches wearable length. All of the necklaces are going to be the same price, which is $35. And then I have one malachite with pyrite, the green beads. It ended up being 24 inches. And the bachelor button spoon handle with aquamarine, and it turned out to be 22.5 inches. Set this back down. I'm going to show you the pearl one. The pearl one I did hang up so you can see how they have that extra pearl above the spoon, which all of the flower spoon handle flower ones, the Larimar and the aquamarine, have that extra pearl that's permanently connected. And we have white freshwater pearls. It turned out to be 22 inches long. Great wearable length on those. They're all $35. I'll be bringing those Saturday. Okay, so I did make one edit from Wednesday night's Craft and Chat, and then I also made what I think is an elevated move. I'm going to show you those here. I did forget to tell you that when I hammer the word, I forgot to use the term, when you hammer your copper or other metals, it's called work hardening. So the wire could have been more pliable before I started hammering, but once I hammer, it becomes more and more difficult to move. I did go ahead and drill the hole for the bail. That's going to be something that will always be done going forward on any heart pendant or earring. And that was suggested by one of my viewers, and I really, really appreciate the constructive ideas. I am learning so much from y'all. Now, I did make another edit. The center dingle dangle, I did not like. I just didn't care for it. So what I did was to add continuity. I made all 3 of the pebble amethyst independently dangling, and then I added the larger amethyst drop. I really, really like how this turned out, and that's going to be coming up for the Saturday video as well. Now for the cross, I did remove this. The cross was like a work in progress, but I did remove this, and I really, really like what I did. So hold on, I'm gonna pause and change the angle so you can see it hanging up. Okay, so I removed the cross, which was also that work hardening. I removed it from the stainless spoon bail. I constructed this, shaped it from copper wire, work hardened it. I don't know that this is going to be the final length, but this is where I'm at now. I kind of want to make like a full-on long sun catcher, but I absolutely adore the copper hook at the top. Please, if you're so inclined to leave a comment and you have an opinion about the copper hook, please leave that comment, or if you have another idea. Is it just too, it's not perfect. It is not perfectly shaped. Call that very whimsical. Nice and flat. It is very sturdy. I could sell those separate just as hanging mechanism. Okay, I am going to do a close-up now of the necklaces and let you go. Okay, this is the amethyst and copper. This is the Larimar. I'm hoping the color of this green, malachite and pyrite, I'm hoping that shows through. Beautiful. And then this is the aquamarine. And they all have the magnetic clasps. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you so much. And please take care of yourself. Much love until we meet again. Bye for now.